Tight spacing.
That was tight.
Wow. Hey, we see a reset here. Oh man, red.
Oh yeah, I gotta set 0, huh?
And we did. Mark was right. We got one. Mark called it. Where is he? Pepto called it. So this is what's happened the last 2 tournaments that RedShirt's made it to winner's side.
Hold on. But he hasn't. It's not over.
It's not
over. It has been reset twice, but it's not over.
You see, will he find that mental breakthrough? We're starting PS2 here.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the norm. Very rarely do you see anybody, at least at this weekly. I can't speak for all of Tampa, who doesn't. They're not willing. Like, they're always willing to start a PS2.
Yeah, that's the gentleman thing to do.
Yeah.
You know.
I would say a massive adjustment that PythonJon's been able to make is, you saw him the first time they played, first set they played tonight. He was getting countered on ledge when he was up being, like he got like 2 or 3 stocks that way on him. It hasn't happened once this set.
Yeah.
It might have happened the first game, but since then he's been going around. He's been going through it and up being him, like hitting his foot to knock him out of the counter. Super good.
He's been focusing more on the sweet spot.
Yeah. Ooh, that was almost cute. That was almost really cute.
Is Sephiroth able to like reverse B his counter and like get that area? Okay.
No. Once it's out, it's right there. So you have to hit that. Otherwise, if you hit him, you knock him out of it because the counter doesn't activate on his body.
Yeah.
Now what he can reverse is his up B, and that shit hurts. Like you could just die at like nothing %, because he could scoop you off the ledge with his up B and turn it around. Now he does a sweet spot obviously, but you don't really care when you have that big old hitbox. Dude, that tripped. What a silly move. What a silly interaction.
What, the down air tripped?
Yeah, it tripped him. He hit him with the sweet spot down air and it just tripped him in place, so he got a free follow-up.
Yeah, you got a nice 3-piece off that. Hey.
Oh, not on stage, not like this. I think RedShirt needs to take a little breath.
Yeah,
a little deep breath after this game.
Let's see if he resets here.
Yeah, he needs to truly reset.
Yeah. That's one of the best things you can do is like as a competitor.
I mean, we have time between matches for a reason. You know, it's super slept on because you see. Oh my God, he missed the tech.
Another trip, right? No, okay, he missed the tech on that one.
Yeah, that's 4 games in a row. That is 4 games in a row for PythonJon.
Yeah, and it all went south when he missed that uppy sweet spot. We were just talking about how important that is for Lucina. I would like to see some uppy punishes by Sephiroth, man. I think maybe RedShirt can incorporate that because he can.
It's hard, man, because Lucina's got a really good recovery. Like that uppy is, unless you are perfectly spacing the counter, which PythonJon has shown, he can knock him out of the count. Like he can hit his foot. I do think you could space it a little better, but if you space it better, the hitbox probably won't actually nip you. So back to Smashville, like you were saying before, Sephiroth loves this platform.
Yeah, but if Lucina can keep him away from it,
man,
he is playing around these counters. Oh yeah, fantastic.
But like since the beginning of time with Smash, obviously counter isn't something you want to, you want to set it up and you want to use it when you have a good idea what's about to take place. There has been a couple times where he's used it in a good spot and PythonJon's just missed, which is the worst. I hate when I use a counter for the first time in like the entire game and they just miss their move. And it's like, well, what are you doing?
Yeah. You get the I'm bad, you get punished?
Yeah. It's like, you punish me for you being bad. Yeah. It's awful.
So far, PythonJon's keeping Red away from the platform.
Wow, just press it. He jumped and he pressed A, and then he jumped and pressed A, and then the third time, guess what he did? He jumped and pressed A, and then it worked. I mean, he was just forcing him into the corner where he was like, all right, you do something about this.
Yeah.
See?
Okay.
He didn't hit his foot. He got hit. That was good spacing.
Yeah.
He was just in a good position for it. It's probably such a small difference in spacing there that like, because I still think Lucina was in the space where PythonJon could have probably like hit a little closer to the stage, but it's interesting because you see Sephiroth able to down air through the stage to two-frame a lot of different characters.
Yeah.
It's not that good against Lucina. The up B, I mean, look how fast the up B is.
And her hitbox comes out too, so
yeah.
I'd be interested to see which hitbox is bigger.
Oh no, Sephiroth's down air is way bigger.
Okay.
100%. That shit, it doesn't care about too many destroys.
Literally have to like almost take a guess.
Another up B on stage from RedShirt, unfortunate.
I think it's really coming down to Python's Lucina being much more polished.
No, maybe. I don't know. I just think RedShirt. I just think he made a couple mistakes, and he's just kind of hasn't like been able to come back, right? Like the momentum. Very often, you ever play Smash, and it's like a song, right? It's like you're dancing to a song, and if the rhythm, if you're slightly off beat, then that's it. If your opponent's on beat and you're off beat, you just can't get your shit straight. And unfortunately, I feel like RedShirt got off beat one time, and he hasn't been able to find his rhythm yet. No, I mean, dude, the first time they played tonight was super steady.
I think if he was playing Roy,
oh, for sure,
he could find his rhythm easier.
Can you do 2-0?
Because you're absolutely right. Sephiroth's like a huge like rhythm-based character because it's so much about keeping the character out.
Yeah,
and you have to time things perfectly.
And
or else you just get hit like a semi-truck.
Yeah. Well, what's also definitely the case, and what would have made things different as is Roy, is he has like his autopilot even with the character because he's way more comfortable with it. He's way more familiar with it. Would have been, way better. That's why he's trying to get the Sephiroth up to speed. And it's close, man. It's close. The problem is it's not quite there. So whenever he does get knocked off rhythm, it's so much harder for him to get back on track. Mm-hmm. And that's just part of fighting games, man.
Yeah. Well, I think his Sephiroth has a lot of potential.
For sure, and the character's really good.
I think it's a great pickup for Roy.
Does it actually fix his matchup deficiencies? Does it cover anything that Roy has? Yeah. I don't even know what matchups does Roy lose?
I was studying Pokemon training, watching Quid and Quid versus Roy. Quid versus Cola. I was watching Quid versus Cola, and Cola went up 2 games versus Quid's Pokemon trainer. They're sharking him, and so Quid switched to Pac-Man and brought it back.
Dude, Quid's nuts. Yeah, Quid's absurd.
His Pac-Man's nasty, bro.
Yeah. Well, Quid's Pokemon trainer's absurd.
Imagine if Cola. Oh yeah.
Yes. Dude, I love. That's what's one of the things that's so sick about this game is just that. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, what an
I love when people run off and hit Sephiroth for up being, because there is a little delay. You can hit him. It's scary as shit because if you miss it, you probably die. You probably die.
It's like Fox with dying.
That's true too. Yeah. But what I was saying is there's such a wide variation of characters that like normally in fighting games with smaller rosters, you kind of have like a type of character you like, right? I feel like there's just so many characters in this game that if you just play random button one time, you strike a chord with a character completely unlike your own.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, I'm gonna look and see what these hitbox do. I'm gonna see what this character's easy combos are.
Yeah, and then the characters like match up where like some characters can cover some matchups and some cover the others.
Yeah, for sure.
I think there could be a deeper. Nice. I think there could be like more counter picks at high levels and like more of a counter pick war with characters.
Yeah, maybe. You like always. You'll find this kind of dude. PythonJon's a monster. This is facts. This is facts. Man. But what I was going to say is very often what you'll see is players will gravitate towards the characters that just cover more matchups.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, regardless of matchups, when you have this many characters in the game, you'll see what, who was it? Proto Benham did it against MK Leo. He literally would win a game and switch his character. And specifically so that Leo wouldn't be able to adjust to the character he's using. He even said it.
Wow.
Which is hilarious. Because like some of the commentators were joking about it, but
dude, Proto Banham, he's got an outside the box like mindset, man. Really, like the way he plays.
Yo, this is RedShirt's tournament stock.
Indeed, it is. And it's Python's tournament win stock.
This is facts. This is facts.
Oh,
he
almost
can't.
Another shield break.
Dude, is that actually? Is that safe there? I guess it makes sense because he was on the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Like full spacing, probably.
Oh, he did it again.
And how fitting.
6-0.
How
I
fitting.
told you number. I told you two shield breaks. Two shield breaks.
How fitting that the tournament ends in a shield break.
Yeah, naturally. Yeah, Kyle, he broke my puff shield earlier.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, I'm so down. Who wants to play dubs? Who wants to play dubs? Dubs.
All right.
Oh, you think you're so good?
Today was good.
That's Thug Finals, dude. Let's do Thug Finals with dubs.